What's going on, YouTube? This is the Passive Income Trucker coming back at you again today with another video from Bitlocity. But first, let's go through this disclaimer. The information that I present to you in these videos are my opinion and my opinion only, and not financial advice. I'm not going to claim to be a financial advisor, and I'm not going to claim to give you financial advice in these videos. All parties watching these videos should assess the risk and do their own due diligence before investing in anything. And you guys already know you put money in that you expect that you pretty much can afford to lose. And today, as I said, we're going to be talking about Bitlocity. They just made another live video, maybe about an hour or less ago. We're just going to go through that video, and just like I did the last video, we're going to go through it and see what's going on new and with Bitlocity. And let's go. And while waiting on them to come on, I did see a couple other videos yesterday and today where people are getting paid. Some people are seeing transactions go up and go down, coming in, going out. They're getting money. The money's going out. It's not going to their wallet though, but they're kind of losing money. Some people don't have any recruits, but they're still having money coming in. I'm going to go through one of those videos in just a minute. Sometime, I'm probably going to stop this a little early, but just going to do another review of this and also try to pay attention to the chat to see what's going on. I think they're supposed to be answering more questions from the chat. And as they come on, I'll be trying to talk a little bit just to keep this going. Make it speed it up a little bit.
All right, viewers on YouTube, so glad you were able to join us. This is our Saturday morning training. We're going to get started here in about 5 minutes or so. But what I'd like to do is just welcome some of our guests from all around the world. I see we've got Henry from Waco, Texas. Welcome to the call. I see Claudia from South Carolina. Glad you could join us. And if you want to, say hello, go ahead and type in your first name. Let us know where you're calling in from. I see we've got Will from Seattle, Washington. Glad you could join us. And Alan from Belize. All right. All the way around the world. And I see we've got Yolanda from Texas. Glad you could join us. Diana from Massachusetts. Glad you could be here. I see Tiffany from Chicago. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the call. All right. So we've got a nice group of people from all over. Welcome to the call. And so we've got our support here. They are also in the chat, be able to help out with answering a few questions that you may have. And let's see, we've got Mr. Joe with us as well from Business School. He'll be sharing a few things with us today. And we want to give it just a few more moments before we get started. I see we've got Coach Chris from New York. Welcome to the call, Coach. All right. Marlon is with us all the way from Norway. Welcome, welcome. Marku is here from Chicago and Bill from Las Vegas. I see Haywood from Alabama. Glad you could join us. And Scott from PA, Pennsylvania. Pat from North Carolina. Got Mr. Earl Dixon from North Carolina as well. Muta is here from Nigeria. Glad you could join us. And Travis from Utah. Welcome, Amber from Chicago. Charmaine, all the way from London, UK. Michael from Nebraska. Excellent, excellent. I see Courtney from South Carolina. Nice crowd of people. We've got Brandy from Quebec, Canada. And let's see, who else is here? All right. Oh, my goodness. A ton of people logging in. Annette from Sweden. Laura from Chicago. Monique from UK. Glad you could join us. Ruth from Panama. I see Coach Darrell from New York. Excellent, excellent. So welcome to the call, everyone. We've got a full house here. Lots of people logging in from all over. I'm going to give it just about maybe 2 more minutes, and then we're going to get started here. Clayton from Montana, welcome to the call. I see Christy from Victoria, Australia, ladies and gentlemen. Julie from Atlanta. Juliana from New Jersey, welcome to the call. We have Michelle all the way from Belgium. Crystal from Idaho. And Dennis from Milwaukee, welcome to the call. We've got Ali from Florida, welcome Ali. Charles from Trinidad, Tobago, TNT. And we've got Kevin from Taiwan. All right, so we are all around the world global, ladies and gentlemen. I see Crypto Candy from Virginia, and Alice from Charleston, South Carolina, Nina from Las Vegas. I see Peter from the UK. Welcome to the call, Peter. Tracy from Columbus, Ohio, and Debbie from Arizona. All right, we'll give it about another 60 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll get started. So glad everyone was able to join us this morning for our Bitlocity Saturday training. I see Enrico from Cape Town, South Africa, and Marius from Cape Town, South Africa. Roel is with us from the Netherlands. All right. Karen from Lynchburg, Virginia. And we have Brenda from Virginia as well. Vanessa from Trinidad. Bernice from Johns Island, South Carolina. We have the Honorable Gigi from Botswana. Welcome to the call. Chantel is with us from Alberta, Canada. Welcome to the call, everyone. If I didn't have the opportunity to mention your name, we'd like to welcome you here this morning. All right, so let's go ahead and get the recording started, and then we're going to get into our training for the day. All right. So my name is Mark, and I'll be your trainer for today. It's an honor to speak with all of you. So let's talk about our agenda first of all.
The one thing I've noticed is he always says his name is Mark, but he doesn't give a last name. If anybody has ever heard him say his last name, please put a comment down below in the chat and let me know what his last name is so we can kind of look it up and do a little research. But I don't remember him ever saying his last name. Comment down below, or, let's see if somebody can figure out his last name.
We're going to talk about unconfirmed packages. We're going to discuss withdrawal wallet addresses, automatic withdrawals, support emails, educational videos, website security, Business Glue, the app, and we're also going to discuss policies and procedures, just to name a few things. So we've got a full schedule for today. I think what we're going to do, getting started, I'm going to go ahead and bring Mr. Joel on from Business Glue just to share some information, starting off with him. So stand by one moment, and we're going to go ahead and make you a host, sir, so you'll be able to share your screen.
Perfect.
Excellent. And I'm going to stop sharing here. And welcome to the call, Mr. Joel. How are you today?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you. So I want to definitely hop on and say that I'm excited for this upcoming week because we have a lot of new.
There's something else I noticed. He's only saying his name is Joel. He doesn't give a last name either. Seems like both of these guys are only giving first names. So once again, if somebody knows either one of these guys' last name, you can't go on LinkedIn, you can't go on YouTube and look up Joel and whatever the other guy's name is to do a little research to see if they are who they say they are. Somebody comment down below and let me know.
New things that are going to be happening inside of the Business Glue app. And one of those things right now I want to cover is there is a brand new button on your Bitlocity dashboard. When you log into your Bitlocity account, down here in the bottom right, if you have not activated your mobile app, there's a brand new button there. Let me show you what that does, okay? Because it's important that you know that if you are involved in Bitlocity.
Why are they adding new features when the system pretty much isn't working? I don't know. As I've said before, some people's system is working for us, some is not. I would think they wouldn't want to keep adding all these features if it's not actually doing what it's supposed to do already. That's just me.
The Business Glue has provided a free app that has all of the content you need to go through the order and the step-by-step exactly what to do, okay? And what we're going to be adding this week is step-by-step training on what is this dashboard, pretty much all of the pages, the downline, the matrix, the payment system, how everything works. So you'll have it all in one place. But the very first thing, click on that Bitlocity mobile app button. And if you haven't done so yet, you're going to show up at a page just like this, where we're going to ask you to one time activate your Bitlocity account inside of Business Glue. Okay, so Business Glue has an exclusive working relationship with Bitlocity to provide you this integration. You enter your email and password. You log in one time, you activate your account. When you get inside of your account, this is what it looks like, okay? And on the web version, there is this upgrade button. I must say, this upgrade button is not the same $25 to activate your Bitlocity account. This is a $25 annual fee for your Business Glue side of the business. Now, this is not required, okay? But I want to show you what you get with.
Okay, so now we go into this where they're talking about a whole new site, another $25 annually, and you have people who are already complaining that they have not gotten paid for the people who already have money going through the system that they did not receive because the current system is not working correctly. I hope you follow what I just said. The current system I have is not working. People are paying $25 a month, $25 to join the first level, $50 for the second level, and $75 for the third level. That's not working correctly, and they want us to come back and pay another $25. Please explain that.
Without upgrading. You have all of these different categories right here where we will walk you through the system, including today's call is going to be found right in.
This actually should be included for what you had to go through to put your money in and trust that the system was at least going to work correctly, but since it isn't, why not throw this in as a freebie for a lot of customers who's having those issues? Just saying.
Side of this category pretty much tomorrow once I upload it. And then we have this whole learn the system. If you click this button, you will literally have a walkthrough of a Business Glue and Bitlocity relationship, what your training page is, pretty much what I'm doing right now. I'm going to explain these pages to you step by step, your leads page, your funnels page. And in the upgrade, that's what you get. Okay, so I want to cover some of these things. All of our social media links that you need to follow are housed right inside of our mobile app, but also on this web version. The Telegram group, the Facebook channel, the Instagram channel, the YouTube channel, all of that can be found at the palm of your hands if you just download the mobile app, okay? So you click that button, you activate your account, and you have all of these trainings. You have this welcome video training, getting started, what to do. Make sure you notice that there is a blockchain tutorial, like how to open a blockchain account. This is a helpful tool to express to anyone who's interested in Bitlocity. Once they get started, you can explain all of the stuff is going to be right here in one ecosystem, teaching them marketing tricks, okay? Teaching them marketing angles, teaching them the way to share this business properly and how to operate it. Now let's talk about the upgrade, okay? Again, it's optional. We send you push notifications to your phone to remind you about events like this. Okay, here's an example of a push that I sent 12 hours ago, warning everyone, alerting everyone to go register for the training. And we're going to continue to use these things. But when you upgrade, you will also, starting next week, you're going to be able to unlock, you're going to receive a push notification every single time someone signs up to Bitlocity, and every single time you earn a commission or someone upgrades a package, okay? It helps you stay in the loop with the notifications. You can refer people to the system. You can send push notifications. All of that is inside of the training, okay?
All of that sounds good. But I believe that they should give everyone who joined and went through this little bot trip that they had on the launch date. They should at least have 1 to 2 months of this particular system for free. You don't have to give them something for you. You don't have to give it to them for 6 months. You can give it to them for free for like 1 month or 2 months, just to see if we didn't, even though we didn't anticipate what happened to happen, we're still having issues to this day. So they should be able to comp you a month or so, maybe 2 months for that mess up. I think that would be right. That would be fair.
Let me show you what an actual page looks like that is upgraded. So you come over here, and currently for Business Glue, you pay with a credit card. It is not Bitcoin. We do not accept BTC at this moment. We are looking into it. We are looking at that integration. However, to keep it very simple and separate, we've done it with a card, so you know that you're not paying Bitlocity fees, okay? This is to Business Glue for the upgrade. But in addition to additional training, I'm going to log out of here and I'm going to log back in, which you can do at any time. This is our corporate page. You'll know you're in the right place. We have our Bitlocity system right there on that corporate page to showcase our relationship, okay? Let's log into the system. I'm going to log in as my account here. This is an upgraded version. So after you purchase the $25, this is what your system will look like. It's going to look a little bit different, okay? Let me close this. And yes, the training's there. There is additional training for upgraded members, but there's these pages section. There are ready-to-use marketing funnels that let you build an email list. They let you generate leads, which come directly to your phone in real time. We have different funnels. We have a cryptocurrency secrets revealed funnel where we capture their information, then we present to them Bitlocity, and then you tell us where to go. So it's very important that all you do is come in here and you put in your Bitlocity sign up link and you activate that funnel. Here's another funnel that you can utilize. These funnels convert. I have personally generated over 6 million leads over the last 4 years using these exact structures of the funnels, okay? We also have a compensation plan video. If you just want to share your compensation plan to your buddy that you know, you can set this funnel up to connect your sign up link in the URL, okay? And then when you share this page, this little sign up button will be connected to wherever you display. There will be a lot more training on how to use the advanced upgraded Bitlocity system inside of Business Glue in the weeks to come. But right now, we are focused on adding brand new training to walk you through step by step your Bitlocity back office, how to do your wallet, how to activate a wallet, how to put your instant payment address in there, step-by-step videos that are just a couple minutes long so you can have them on the go. Now, before I go, I'm going to stop, but I have to get one more thing in here. I want to share the mobile app so you can see what that looks like, because you cannot, I have to install a plugin, 1 second. You cannot upgrade your Business Glue system from the mobile app, okay? You cannot do it because we don't activate in-app purchases and those things, okay? So when you have your upgraded system, this is exactly what it looks like here, where we will list all of these trainings. Learn about the system. Here's a list of all of these things. You want to read about the Pages page, or you want to watch a video about the Pages page? Click on it. Click Start Lesson, and I will walk you through that process, okay? Now, also, leads. Leads come directly to the system, and we allow you to communicate with them with pre-done text messages, pre-done emails, one-click phone calls. We'll log a history of what you've done so you know. You could take notes on that lead, and we give you step-by-step, here's what you should do each task, okay? So leads come to your system in real time, push notifications, come right to your mobile app right here. Here's an example of that push where we can register and go right to the Zoom. So all of it will be able to operate from the palm of your hand. We're going to be adding a lot of great training videos this week now that we've gotten through some of this pre-launch, stages, that we are ready to teach people step by step, keep them educated, hold them accountable, and really teach you guys the marketing side. That's what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to be teaching you guys everything that I've learned throughout the last couple of years that I've been doing these things, that I can teach you how to share this thing using the internet and grow your business. Build an email list, have a nice list of people who want to hear about what you have, and we're going to go change the world together. So, Mark, thank you. Go activate your account. Download the mobile app. Stay informed. We will be on top of it.
All right. Thank you so much, Joe. And, the Business Glue app that you have created for Bitlocity is phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't taken the opportunity to read about it, to learn about it, to watch those videos, you are really, really missing out. So, I've never seen a marketing system so complete, so in-depth, and constantly improving the way it is for just $25 for the entire year. So you absolutely want to have that, ladies and gentlemen, and you certainly want to go through that training. It's going to make things a lot easier for you when it comes to promoting Bitlocity. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these topics here. And bear with me here. I'm going to change my screen here. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is going to be unconfirmed packages. So the first thing we want you to know is that over 800 accounts that had unconfirmed packages have been approved and cleared. So the developers are working diligently. We have another group that's being worked on right now. And one of the things that you're going to see, ladies and gentlemen, is that if your package has not been, activated, one of the things you may see is you will see a pop-up letting you know if there is an additional amount of money that you need to send because it was short for one reason or the other. So when you log in your back office and you see that pop-up, you want to pay that, and that will also activate your account. So as I mentioned, over 800 accounts that were not confirmed, the packages were not showing, they have been resolved. And we've got another group that's being worked on right now. We expect that to be cleared up here very, very, very shortly. Okay, and so make sure you log back in your back office. If you had unconfirmed packages, if you see a pop-up, that means you need to pay that additional fee. And once that's done, you'll be activated there. And if that is not the case, that means you're in this next group that's actually being worked on right now as we speak. All right, so there were a lot of reasons that packages were not confirmed. One of them were, some people actually went in and adjusted their mining fee. They wanted to pay a lower mining fee, and what that did, that slowed down the transaction and slowed down the confirmation of that transaction. In some cases, it even caused that transaction to time out altogether. So you don't really want to adjust those mining fees. You want to let it be what it is and go ahead and submit just the way it is and the way that we have taught everyone. Okay, the next thing we want to talk about is withdrawal wallet addresses. So we all know that when you make a withdrawal, ladies and gentlemen, that it cannot be reversed.
Mm-hmm.
That means you absolutely need to double check your withdrawal wallet address before you actually make the withdrawal. And you'll notice in the back office, you'll see a couple of pointers just to remind you to make sure that you have a valid address and that your address is correct. Okay, so down the road there will be an opportunity for you to actually go in and change your wallet addresses. That's not ready yet. We'll let you know when that is going to be ready. In the meantime, if you have an issue, you're going to have to send in a support ticket for that. And we're going to talk about emails and support tickets in a few moments. So let's talk about automatic withdrawals. So the manual withdrawals are working, ladies and gentlemen. Withdrawals have been going out basically about once a day. You're going to notice that those.
Yes, the withdrawals are working. Depending on some companies it takes 72 hours for you to get your withdrawals. Some companies you get it in 24 hours. Some you get it in 48. Each company is different. I'll give them that. But if you don't have anything to withdraw, those are the people you need to be talking to right now. Some of those people are upset. Pretty sure the people are upset because they're not able to get withdrawals. There's one guy video I watched recently. He said he thought he got scammed, but he was able to withdraw, and it just took a little while for him to get there. But he got the money, so anything he gets after that is pretty much going to be 100% profit for him. But at least he's seeing activity in his account. I'm not in my account. I'm not seeing any activity. I'm still showing just a zero. And I went to other parts of the account, like they said in another video, and I didn't see anything in there. So we'll see what happens. See if they talk about today.
Those withdrawals are going to speed up tremendously as we move forward. And it won't take as long in order for those manual withdrawals to go through. But you may have chose automatic withdrawal. Well, unfortunately, automatic withdrawal is not ready yet. We'll keep you informed and let you know when automatic withdrawals will be ready. In the meantime, if you want to make a withdrawal, use the manual feature, manual withdrawal. Those are all working right now. All right, so let's talk about support emails, and this is very, very important. You can really help us, ladies and gentlemen, if you use a subject for your support email. it makes it a whole lot easier. Support, one of the things they're doing is kind of segregating each of the emails. We can put them in different categories and have certain people work on specific categories and specific issues. And so if you use a subject on that email, it actually helps us tremendously. So one of the subjects might be unconfirmed packages. Of course, we just discussed that. Another subject might be multiple payments. Maybe you made multiple payments in an effort to, get your transaction to go through. You made multiple.
I also just noted that the live chat replay was turned off for this video. It was on the last video, but for this video, it looks like it's off. And I think it was on during the live video stream. I remember it was on during the live stream, but now they have it off on the replay.
Payment. So that would be one of the subjects of the particular email. Maybe you can't log in. For whatever reason, the password reset is not working for you. You're not able to log in. So this will be the subject for that email. Perhaps you need to change your wallet address. This will be the subject for that. So one of the most important things, if you're going to send an email into support, it's very important that you have a specific subject, and you want to make sure that you provide as much information as possible, including screenshots, transaction IDs, your username, as much information as possible to make it easy for them to be able to resolve and address whatever issue that you may have. Okay? Very good. So educational videos are coming very soon. The developer has all of them, and it's just a matter of getting them uploaded into the system. So that's being worked on. You'll be hearing about that very, very, very shortly. Okay, we want to talk about website security. Well, we've got a very experienced security team, ladies and gentlemen. These are people that do website security for exchanges, okay? And they've been at work to create a very secure website and back office for us. We're very, very excited about that. So that work is taking place as we speak right now. We discussed Business Glue. Of course, Joel broke that down for you. You want to make sure that you take the time to go through those videos. It's a very powerful tool that can help you to really get the message out concerning Bitlocity and to be able to communicate with your leads and with your team members. So you absolutely want to use that. That's a major tool. Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, man. So I'm going through the chat, and there's one thing that I keep saying over and over again about the Business Glue app. I just wanted to clarify here. So yes, we have.
Unfortunately, we can't see the chat.
Have these marketing funnels that are available with the upgrade. And yes, you can connect them to your own email autoresponder. But if you do not, we are loading up emails that will go out on your behalf with the done for you follow-up. Now, the very next step of what I am personally testing is I'm running about, I'm spending about $10,000 worth of my money testing traffic. Okay, so I'm utilizing our traffic resources that we have, and I want to have metrics and numbers so I can share with you all this vendor that we utilize has these results. This vendor has these results. And then we will start providing you verified by myself through the mobile app using the same funnels that you can run traffic to, the results. So yes, we will have traffic and leads available right inside the upgraded version of the Business Glue app. Now, if you don't have the upgraded version, there's no point in buying traffic to go to a funnel and get your leads in real time, like through your phone, done through the funnels that are installed on the mobile. So I'm testing those right now this week. We were waiting for all of this stuff to get complete before we started sending, tens and hundreds of thousands of clicks to these funnels to get you the numbers. So everyone be out there. Next week is going to be a very big week in terms of adding new training videos, updating now that we're where we are at today. And then also I'll have data and numbers to talk about next week about my traffic purchases. Here's how many clicks I purchased from this vendor. Here's how many leads I received. And I'll be able to show you guys all these things, right? So I don't think anyone has ever had that sort of traffic capability where we are out there, and I will show you exactly what happened when you send this traffic to this exact funnel. And then you can increase the results because you can follow up with each one of these leads in real time from your phone. Now, all I'm going to do is purchase traffic. put them on an email list, and email them the exact same emails that will go out through the system auto-magically, as I like to say, because it's going to happen without you doing anything but utilizing those funnels. Okay, so that's the update there. I forgot to mention those things, but very important. There'll be a lot of opportunity to get in this first traffic and lead batch that we release, because traffic is, yes, there's a lot of clicks, but not a lot of clicks of the ones that we are looking for. People who expressed interest in learning crypto, people who expressed interest in blockchain.com. So there's a lot of different marketing ways that we're doing to drive these clicks. And then we're going to be able to show you and express to you those details from our background, which is lead generation and marketing and automation and emails. So that's the part that's coming. Be patient. This is you got the $25 for the whole year of this. And we are doing this the right way, and we will release that when it is verifiable with the results. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. All right. And so the next thing we want to talk about is policy and procedures. And of course, when a person registers, they read those 3 pages, and at the bottom, they have to click I agree and I have read. Of course, we know that a lot of people haven't actually read those, but you absolutely want to read them because it explains everything about Bitlocity in detail and how you should handle yourself in relation to Bitlocity and how you promote. So these things are very important. So I don't know if you've had the opportunity to go to the website lately, but I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment. And we're going to go ahead and go to the website because there has been a tremendous amount of updates to the website that you may not be aware of, ladies and gentlemen. So bear with me one moment. I'm going to go ahead and go right to the website here.
Okay, let's see.
And let me just go ahead and share my screen again. And here we are. There we are.
You should be able to have a generic account where you can log in and share the login information. Or
so
whatever,
first of all, the website is excellent. The back office is excellent. I think everyone could agree to that. That kind of shares with you or gives you an insight into the level of the expertise of the programming team, right? But when you come onto the website here, when you scroll down, there's several things that you want to pay close attention to. I'm going to show you a few enhancements here. So of course, all the details concerning the program itself. And of course, the website looks very good. And of course, we have the FAQ there. So most of the basic questions that a person will have about Bitlocity, those questions can be answered right here on the main website in the FAQ. And of course, the FAQ is also available to all of us in our back offices as well. Of course, here's the link to the official Telegram group. If you want to get official information about Bitlocity, there's a lot of Telegram groups out there. You want to use the official Telegram group, which is bitlocity.info. That's where you're going to go to get official information, okay? All right, in addition to that, when you come down to the bottom here on the left, you can see where Bitlocity is located at, ladies and gentlemen. There's all the details right there. Okay, you also have your income disclaimer, the social media policy. Now, if you are promoting on social media, if you got a Telegram group, a Facebook group, you do anything on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, you absolutely need to read the social media policy. All right. You don't want to do anything that can jeopardize your account being closed. All right. So these are very important details. One of the things we want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is make sure that everyone is operating in a compliant fashion. And so that's why these policies have been written so that people will follow them. But if you never read them, then you don't know what to do. So if you are promoting, doing any promotions on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Telegram, whatever, you need to read the social media policy. Also, here's the independent associate agreement. You've seen that in your back office. Those details are here. And then we have our policies and procedures, okay? Also, by the way, the link for the Business Glue, our app, is right here also on the website now. All right, so here's another way that you can access it through the website. And of course, Joe showed you how you can access it now through your back office. So a lot of things are taking place behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen, that you may or may not be aware of. But let's go ahead and click on policies and procedures here. So again, these are those 3 pages that you agreed and checked off on, but you may not have read. All right. You absolutely want to come through here and read these. And I think what I'll do probably on the next training, I'll just highlight a few of these things that you absolutely need to read about. For example, did you know what the requirements are to become a member of Bitlocity? Did you know that in order to become a member, that a person must be 18 years of age, that they must have a cryptocurrency wallet, ladies and gentlemen? They have to agree to the terms and the policies that you see here, and they have to pay the $25 membership fee. All right. A person who is recognized as a minor in their state of residency or country may not be a Bitlocity member, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that? Minors cannot participate in Bitlocity. So it's very important that you come and you read these policies and procedures. And it's plenty of details here that go through a ton of things. So you want to make sure that you do that. And I'm not going to take the time to read all of these right now, but
Please
it's
don't.
very important that you read this if you haven't done so. So it's available right on the website. Of course, it's available in your back office as well. You want to be sure that you read these policies and these procedures. Okay. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. You can see where it says social media here. It says members must adhere to all of the company's policies and procedures in their use of social media, including but not limited to external website policies set forth in the policies and procedures. All right. So you need to read that social media policy, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Very good. I'm going to stop with that. And as I mentioned on the next training, I will go through and highlight specific clauses that everyone needs to know about. But in the meantime, please take the time to go in and to read that information. Very good. Very good. All right. So now what I'm going to do here is just take a moment, and we've got support on the line. And support, if you have any questions or anything, comments that you would like to add
To the questions.
anything that I may or may not have shared, you're welcome to do so.
Good morning, Mark. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can. Welcome to the call.
Thanks for having me. Obviously, everybody knows we've just been receiving just a vast number of support tickets. So in order to go through those correctly, we had to involve the developers to resolve the tickets.
Okay.
So I'm seeing some people that are asking, I sent in a support ticket. My number is, 1,103, and I haven't got a reply back yet. Well, we grouped those into like 4 categories. Withdrawals, we got the withdrawals working. People are receiving their withdrawals, as Mark stated. We're having withdrawals come out once a day, and that'll be reduced as far as multiple times a day, or the frequency will be reduced as we go through and make sure everything's secure and they're being processed properly.
Okay.
Currently, we're working on pending packages that have not opened. We still have a ways to go, or the developers have a ways to go on that. The whole process with the support tickets have been too much for my support department to handle. So that's why the developers are involved and resolving all of these issues in mass. After the pending payments are resolved, then we will be, addressing the wallet address changes. Those of you that have an issue with a wallet address, whether you did a typo on your
Depending on which wallet you use, it shouldn't be that hard to figure out what your wallet address is. I use Exodus. That's my wallet address. I have different kinds. Coinbase, Coinami, Exodus. I think they have one called Bread. Let me look it up just to make sure. There's quite a few. If you look them up online or even on YouTube, you can find someone that's making videos about the wallets. Yes, there's a lot. They have Gemini, Kraken Pro, Kraken, Shapeshift, Bread, Crypto, Coinbase Pro, Gemini. There's quite a few wallets to pick from, but I'm pretty sure. Well, the one I have it's not hard to find your wallet address if you just try to You act like you're making a transaction. It'll tell you you send to the address, this address, or you're receiving. In that case, you just get the address from where you're getting it from, and you paste it in that section. So if you want to send it, it should give you an address if you're sending Bitcoin to to pay for a system, which I'm not recommending anybody to do right now until they fix these issues. I understand they're making improvements. I understand they have a new app. I understand they got training. I understand they have these systems. I understand he's going to invest his $100,000, quote unquote, into traffic to test it out to see if it's going to work. But why would you do that if the system isn't working right? Why would you go through all of this and do all of these things when the system you currently have, the way it's currently set up, is not working the way it's supposed to, the way you promised that it would work for those who came on those bottom two levels, on the Infinity Line levels, the $25 and the $50 level, $25 and $50 level. Plus, they also paid a $25 yearly fee already, and now you're asking them to pay another $25 fee on top of that. I'm not recommending anybody get into this. I'm just going to wait. I already have money in, so I'm just going to use myself as a crash dummy / guinea pig. And I'll keep up updating you guys with these webinar videos and anything else that's happened. If I do start to see my Bitcoin go up, which is just showing 0, I'll update you with that. Let's get back into this.
Wallet address, or you put a Ethereum wallet in and you need to make that change, we will be dealing with those. And then finally on the multiple payments. And once those categories, once each category is resolved, we will basically wipe out all of the emails regarding that specific category. So in other words, when pending payments are resolved, my staff will take out all of the pending payments, and you'll probably see a post on Telegram and Facebook, or at least Telegram and probably through the mobile app. I'll have Joel push that out, that all of the pending packages have been resolved. If you still have an issue where your package is not opened, or you do not have the pop-up to pay the difference, and a lot of times the difference has been that the fees were deducted from the amount. So let's say it was 1 Bitcoin that you were sending in as far as the required payment. Some platforms are actually deducting their fees from that 1 Bitcoin payment. So we are receiving an amount less than the 1 Bitcoin. And a lot of times that's where the issue is, when people have not paid enough. So if you get a pop-up on in your back office that you didn't pay enough, that is most likely the issue. But again, once these categories are resolved, we'll make a post on Telegram, and I'll probably have Joel do a push to notify you. But if you still have an issue regarding that specific topic, go ahead and put in a new support ticket with your screenshots. Make sure you include the subject lines so we can segregate those as they come in. Obviously, over 13,000 support tickets coming in, there was no way a support staff could handle all of that. And that is why we have the developers working on a mass solution and implementation to correct these issues. So bear with us. We're making a lot of progress, and we will continue to do so. What we have now, 1 week later or 8 days later, is not going to be what you see, next week or next month or 3 or 4 months from now. Be patient. We're in a paid pre-launch. A lot of issues come up during this time, and we just need to all be patient and know that we're working hard behind the scenes to make this the best program you've ever been involved in.
And I'll say this. You can say be patient, but you didn't put your money into a system and didn't get it back. You didn't put money into something, you didn't get the results you were told you weren't going to get. You didn't invest in something when you were told one thing, and you still haven't gotten any results as of yet. As a matter of fact, in the middle of this training, let me go ahead and go into my account. This is my account right here. Got to log back in. And as of now, it's showing 0 right here. I intentionally didn't sign anybody up just yet because I wanted to see if it was going to work. And I'm kind of glad I did. Just make sure everything's not working. Of course, there's nothing here, no downline. You can see I got the bronze, I got the silver, and I got the gold packages. Nothing else pretty much on this page. My funds, this is my payout wallet. Withdraw. Left withdraw. I don't like how they have that set up when you have to do it like this in order to get off of that, but that is what it is. Pending payments, none. Transaction history. It's pretty much what I paid, not what anybody else has paid for these packages. So all of these are pretty much my payments. These are payments that I put in. As you can see, the annual membership, $25, the $55, and the $75. That's pretty much what that is. I hadn't had any other things show up in there besides that. Check at the bottom down here. Nothing there. As if for that. That's pretty much just support check. I don't know why they have it look like a headphone set, but and a two-factor authentication. So as you can see, there's nothing showing there. Another page I was actually looking for here. It's showing that I joined on March 1st. Today is March the 6th, 5 days later. And still zero here. So, no results for me just of yet, but I do see other people that did get results. And I'm glad for them, but the system is working for some people. And as I've said quite often, it's not working for everybody.
So with that, Mark, I'll turn it back to you, and I appreciate all that you do. Thanks.
Where you at, Mark? Come on, Mark.
Mark, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thanks.
Where's
Okay,
Mark?
great. Thank you so much. We really appreciate, all the work that's taking place behind the scenes, your staff, the developers, and we appreciate, the great attitudes of our community members, guys. We, your positive input, on social media and all those things is really appreciated, and it absolutely helps all of us. All right. So now let's talk about common user errors. So this is something that we'll review periodically because we have progressed tremendously, over these 8 days. But we do want to emphasize just a few things that people can do to just make the whole process easier for them. So one of the errors that people make, and you've heard us talk about this before, is not sending the correct amount of Bitcoin. So when it comes time for you to make that purchase,
Well, if they're going to go through that again, this is going to be the end of this part of the video for them. I'm just going to go to watch another video of someone who actually did get some results that I would like to show you, just to be on the positive side of things today. And here we go.
Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope everybody's good, enjoying your time. Okay, before we start, I would like to make a request. If you subscribe my channel, and the second one is just join through the given link below. Why? I'm just going to share it with you today. The Bitlocity third day.
I don't know if you can hear him. It's real low.
For its launch, and you can see I'm just sharing my.
But as you can see, he has no signups, but he does have earnings, which I don't have. And this looks like this is the first page. Like on my account, it just shows the zero without the .0000. But which if I had the one right there, I mean I had $50,000, which I'm sure it's not going to happen right away. If it happens, most people are going to have an account that says 0.00 something or 0.1 or maybe 0.2 or 0.04 something like that. And that it shouldn't just say zero, just like that one, which is pretty much what they say, or pretty much what my account says.
Platform, my dashboard. Guys, it looks like you can see I bought. I'm just going to share. I bought 2 packages. Bronze $25, silver $50. These are the infinity line packages. Infinity line packages mean if you join in, you don't need a referral. It's a single one line. If you join, any person in the world who comes after you, who joins, commission will come to you. Okay. and the second person who joins afterward, commission will come to you, but through that money, new position will you'll get a new position at the end of the queue, and it keep going like this. If one commission comes to you, with the second commission, you get a new position. So it's simple. I just sharing it with you. I'm sharing my dashboard. I'm just sharing it with you guys. You see, I don't have any direct signups. So this is 0.0014 BTC.
And this is pretty much the first person that's shown their account that I know of that has 0 signups and has money showing in their wallet. And I've never seen that before. If somebody does, if you're out there and you do have 0 signups and you're in Bitlocity and you have money in your wallet, please make a video, because I'm not seeing a lot of that out there.
This is the commission. Those people who are joined after me, I just wanted to share it with you about the platform so you can have a look. If you don't have a referral, if you don't have anybody, just join through the link. Just buy a package of $25.
Not yet. Hold off on that thought. Don't anybody join this thing just quite yet.
Bronze package, and once you join in, guys, the first thing is renew. So you need to click on the renew. You need to copy.
I think that's all I'm going to take on this video. I've pretty much proven the point on this particular video. I'll leave a link to this, the rest of this video in the description. I wasn't going to do this at first, but there was another video that I recently watched that I'll share with you that he also had results in his back office. Let me see. This guy right here. Let's watch his video.
There's one 9-word myth you
And of
must
course there's an
absolutely
ad.
never believe if you ever want to be able to play guitar with.
Ching goes the money tree, and every time a ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly, from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, I'm a money wave. Money flow, money flow.
The highly anticipated Bitlocity project launched last weekend. Was it an epic success or a huge scam? Stay tuned.
And that's how a lot of people feel.
Welcome back to the channel.
And guys, I'll leave a link for both of these videos that for all 3 of the videos that I showed in my video. I'll put links to all 3 of those videos in the description if you want to watch the entirety of the videos. If I don't watch the whole thing, his video look like it's 15 minutes long. We've already been on it close to an hour, so let's just watch it and see how far we can go with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Quincy. You're watching Winning with Quincy. And if this is your first time on my channel, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a valuable video. You haven't seen me since last year. I know it's been a while. But I'm back. And today I want to share with you my experience with Bitlocity. All right, this program has been highly anticipated. It launched this last weekend. Now, was it a success or an epic failure? Was it a scam, or are we?
And I'll answer that first question. I think it was a failure. I haven't been in, and I'll be honest with you, I have not been to a lot of product launches. I haven't actually ever joined a product launch like this, so I don't know how they go. But to me, it's a failure.
Be hopeful. We're going to dive deep into it today. I'm going to share with you my experience. Now, I heard about Bitlocity it was early December, late November of last year, and they were just getting the word out, starting their marketing campaign, and it sounded interesting. You know, you could Bitlocity offers you the opportunity to actually be able to earn Bitcoin directly to your wallet without having to actually recruit anybody. And so that was attractive to a lot of people, and I knew that would be attractive to a lot of people. And the way that they structured things was a little bit different. So I signed up. It was free to sign up. I became a founder. All right. And I was able to register early because I was a founder. All right. So I got involved on Friday. Paid my $25 per year membership fee, and then bought the first 2 packages. I only wanted.
And if you are a founder, you should have money in your wallet by now. If you're a founder, you got in that first wave of people. There were pretty much 3 waves. The first wave was the founders. The second wave was people who got in pretty much and just created an account after the founders. And the third wave was pretty much everybody else, where you can go in and make an account. So if you're a founder, you were pretty much in the beginning, and you should have something in your account. If you're a founder, you don't have anything. I have no idea. If you don't have anyone, I know I'm not expecting to see anything. But the founder should have the majority of what came in, because they got in really in the beginning, the early stages.
To do the infinity line just to see how things would go. So I signed up.
And that's what a lot of people did. They just got in with the infinity line just to see how it would go. And they didn't get in with any of those bigger packages because they didn't want to risk it without knowing how that part of the compensation plan would work, especially the way it was explained.
On Friday, and before the end of the day, I logged into my account, and it looked like I had cycled 3 times. Now, I was very excited, super excited. I hadn't shared it with anybody, hadn't recruited anybody, and I had already made, $200, right? So I went to withdraw. And that's when I discovered that they charge you $23 every time you withdraw. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm in the profit, so I'll withdraw, and that $200, I think it was $210 at the time.
And another little nugget, I've been seeing these other videos of Bitlocity and other programs. There's one program called Cash FX, and that particular program charged 20%. So I'm not sure if that was their fees plus blockchain fees or whatever, but they charge a heck of a lot more. So now other programs are coming out with a lot cheaper fees and pretty much nipping them in the bud with that high fee from Cash FX.
Dropped it down to 187 or something like that. So went to go get something to eat, and by the time I got back home, I was checking my blockchain wallet. Nothing. So I slept on it, and on Saturday, everybody else got access to actually register with Bitlocity. So if you weren't a founder, it opened up the floodgates for everybody who was pre-registered to get involved with Bitlocity.
And that was the second wave I was talking about.
So the site was super, super slow because of all the transactions and all the traffic that it was receiving. So I logged into my account, and this is what I saw.
I think he's talking about the third wave. The second wave people were people who pre-registered before they opened the doors for the third time, which was the lunch day. So the first time was a founder, which he said he was. He's the first wave. I'm just saying like by waves. He was in the first wave if he was a founder. The second wave were people who actually were able to register an account, and that was all they were able to do was register an account. If I'm correct, I don't think any of them had to pay any money before they opened the doors for everybody, and I think that's what kind of happened. Nobody was able to pay, and then everybody, including the founders, including the people in the second wave and the third wave, all 3 waves trying to get in at the same time, and it was a big log jam. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Everybody was anticipating the lunch. Everybody tried to get in. I'm pretty sure they tried to get in because of the infinity line, to try to get in lines and get more money because of that. And it ended up being a huge traffic failure.
And in my mind, I'm thinking, So once I logged back in, my balance was lower than yesterday. My balance was only 0.001 instead of 0.004 and some change. What? Oh my God! Right? And so at this point, I'm just thinking, like, what's going on? Did they send me money to my wallet and it's just reset? So I checked my blockchain wallet. Again, nothing. So I'm a little anxious. I click on the payments, right? And I see that now it's only showing 2 payments on the 27th, nothing on the 26th, right? But previously on Friday, I had cycled 3 times. But, maybe I'm hopeful. Maybe that, it just resets every time you withdraw. Who knows? So, as the day went on, I kept logging in, and the site was slow, and I started seeing that my Bitcoin was starting to accumulate. I was starting to cycle, and by 4 p.m., I want you to look at the time and the date on the 27th. I had cycled twice on both levels. And so I attempted to withdraw again, all right? Wanted to see if I would be able to withdraw. And at this time, they had actually added the Google Authenticator. So having the Google Authenticator, it adds an extra layer of security every time you withdraw. You have to enter a code that goes directly to your phone, all right? So someone couldn't withdraw your Bitcoin unless they had that code. It's a good little touch, nice little touch.
And that's one of the things I don't like about their 2FA. It only works once you get into the account. Then the 2FA works when you try to withdraw. By that time, someone can get into your account and change your information.
But as soon as I tried to withdraw, I got this message that says that I had already tried to withdraw, so I couldn't withdraw. All right, and this is the 27th. I'm starting to get a little anxious, starting to feel like I might have been taken. The little $100 that I spent might be gone, and so I went to bed, slept on it, woke up the next day, checked my Bitcoin wallet, nothing.
Give me 45 seconds and I'll show you how buying businesses is the best way for you to build your...
And so I submitted a support ticket. All right. Asked them what was going on, let them know that I couldn't withdraw. And then I logged onto their official Facebook page, right? And this is where I became concerned, right? Because I started to see a lot of people having problems, having issues, and starting to be concerned about this being a scam. So I sent.
And also, if you get on their live streams, you'll see people in the comment section talking and just talking about how they feel. And if you watch my other video, you'll see in the live stream they actually had the comments turned on. In this particular video, they had it turned off. In the first video, when I started at the beginning of the video of today, they had the comments turned off. But in the last video I made, the comments were on, and you can see the people in the comments saying, "Where," kind of like, I'm just going to paraphrase, "Where's my money? Why is this not working? If Fannie Line's only working for certain people, did they give the money to themselves? Did they give the money to the people they want to give it to?" And things of that nature. Because a lot of people are not seeing anything from the Infinity Line. And that's what they were kind of banking on, because the reason they joined is more than likely they did not have a lot of money, and they only got in with that first level and the second level because of the $25 fee. And because you cannot skip levels and go straight to the 100 or straight to the 200, you have to pay for each and every level plus the $25 yearly fee. They were limited on what level they can get in at. And a lot of people were upset about that.
Bitlocity's official Facebook page a message, right? I said, I've had payments disappear from Friday, and now pending payments I do have are not able to be withdrawn. What's going on? And they sent me just this general message, all right? And then I let it go, all right? Nothing changed on Sunday, went to bed, and then when I woke up on Monday, I received this message from this lady. Jaden messaged me, and she says,
"Hello, Quincy. Thanks for reaching out to Bitlocity."
Mind you, I didn't reach out to her. She responded to me after I sent a message to Bitlocity's official Facebook page.
"This is Jaden, the trusted volunteers customer service agent."
And I said, "Hey, Jaden, why aren't withdrawals working?" All right, just cut to the point.
"I'm sorry, the system is having a glitch due to the massive inflow of people joining Bitlocity."
And it was very slow. All right. And then I said, "When will withdrawals be available?" And she said,
"What packages are you on, sir?"
And I told her, "I'm on the first 2 levels. And she said,
"Well, you've got about 2 more packs through the emergency wallet address. What Bitcoin app was used to buy the first 2 packages, sir?"
And at this point, I'm like, what? Wait. You can't withdraw your funds if you're in the Infinity Line? This is when I'm starting to get triggered. All right? And I let her know I use blockchain to withdraw the funds, Coinbase to send the funds. All right? And then she said,
"Nope, you can't until level 4.
Yeah, that makes no sense. You can't withdraw your funds until you get to level 4. That means everybody will have to upgrade to level 4 to make a withdrawal, which makes no sense because everybody didn't join it to level 4. The Infinity Line, first line, second line. The Infinity Line pretty much the first and the second package. And you telling him, whoever this lady is, that you can't. Nope, you can't until level 4. If you can, I'm available. What? I'm available to take you through, and your first withdrawal request will be initiated immediately in 4 to 5 hours. Okay, that still doesn't make sense to me.
You can. I'm available to take you through, and your first withdrawal request will be initiated immediately in 4 to 5 hours.
And I let her know, I was like, this was never mentioned in any of the videos. Why would it change after the launch?
And it did not.
I'm sorry, but we just had to do this so we could get more people moving up for others coming in newly.
This is very shady. This will cause people like me to make videos about all these changes. It's going to hurt the credibility of Bitlocity. And she says,
it won't, because earnings have increased, and every hour you're gifted now.
And I said, this was...
And I've never, even in the last video, I didn't watch the whole thing there, but he didn't say anything about being gifted. And she's saying right here, it won't, because the earnings have been increased, and every hour you get gifted now. I have no idea what that means. I hope someone can answer that question in the next live video and explain why the earnings have been increased. I didn't hear that either. So there must be a miscommunication somewhere.
Supposed to be wallet to wallet. You're supposed to be able to earn without recruiting. Now you're telling me that I have to upgrade packages that require recruiting in order to withdraw my earnings. This isn't going to sit well with people who trusted Bitlocity.
Right.
And so she says,
yes, I'm sorry, but I assure you, ma'am, you aren't losing money, because you're actually going to be getting paid hourly if you get on the platinum or pearl level. Now you're eligible to earn $50 every hour.
So this triggered me because, first of all, she called me ma'am, and I'm clearly a guy. So I said, ma'am, oh, that's cute. Pronouns, he, his, him, sir.
She's like, I don't know you. I'm sorry I use ma'am, but I can't edit it. It's been sent. I mustn't delete messages because it's being traced, and that would be a criminal act to delete messages.
And I said, oh, this is going to be great content, no doubt. Because it is great content. It's comical. I'm sure some of you guys are laughing. But it's not really. And then I said, can you link me to the video that tells us we'll earn $50 per hour every 2 days on the platinum or pearl level? I've never
heard that either. I didn't even hear that in the last video. I may go back and watch it again later on sometime this week, but I didn't hear it in any video where he talks about you're going to get paid $50 an hour. Either she's not understanding, or there is a miscommunication going on somewhere.
heard that. If you heard about that, let me know in the comments. And then, we go on, and, I confirm that she says that she's from Bitlocity or whatever. But like I said, I didn't reach out to her. She reached out to me, and I don't know how she would have known that I sent a message to Bitlocity. So by the time I finish this conversation, I record that conversation and I post it all on, their official Facebook page to people's comments. I'm sure if you go to their official Facebook page, you'll see the whole string of conversations. But at this point, I'm very concerned, but it's Monday, and we have another presentation where they say that they will release withdrawals, or you'll have the ability to withdraw on the 2nd, all right, the 2nd of March at 12 p.m. on Pacific time. So I'll wait till, the 2nd, all right, and so we log in, and as you can see, it's just before 6 a.m. On the 2nd, and look at this. Now, it looks like I've cycled 3 times on the 2nd, on all levels, 1, 2, 3 times, until you go over to the trends.
The good thing I can say, at least the system is working for him, where he's seeing payments going in and out of his back office. I hadn't seen any of that at all. The only pending payments I have in my particular back office are the payments that I made, which was pretty much is my first, second, and other payments, and that's pretty much it. So the system is working on for him, but it's not working for me and a lot of other people.
Transaction hash, and all the transaction hashes prior are still the same. This is when I start to really get concerned, okay? Because when I check the videos that I made, since I record my screen, when I log in, my transaction hashes are the same, all right? But these dates have changed. So that really threw things off. I decided to just wait. Just wait it out. Hold your horses. Stop thinking negative thoughts. Let's just see if the the deposit hits your Bitcoin wallet. Lo and behold, nothing.
Cryptocurrency is changing the way people interact with their money. It lets you be your own bank without paying ridiculous.
Like you got robbed.
Nothing all day. Now, lo and behold, I log into Bitlocity again this morning, and the dates on the pending payments has changed again.
I did notice that was a couple days ago. Today's the 6th, and that was on the 3rd. So I guess he made this video a couple days ago and just uploaded it, maybe today or yesterday.
Now the dates range from February 26th all the way to March 1st, right? So what I do is I start to copy the transaction hashes, and then I go over to blockchain.com. I enter in those transaction hashes to verify the dates, right? The dates end up.
Now, this is something you guys should pay attention to. This is something that you can do as well if you get involved with something that involves Bitcoin, where you can go and verify the date and the time that these transactions happen. Because in the system, as he showed you, the dates and the times kept changing. So
matching with blockchain.
So what he was going back to do was to verify that those dates and times were correct and that they were not being manipulated by the Bitlocity team or by the people who behind the scenes were taking care of these transactions. And he took each and every one of these transactions and verified them. That's just a quick note that if you want to learn how to do that, you just go to, I think it was blockchain.com. Where was it? And you can just verify that those transactions actually went through, and you can verify the date.
Hashes, and then I go over to blockchain.com. I enter in those transaction hashes to verify the dates.
Kudos for the research.
End up matching with blockchain. So I think there was maybe a glitch with Bitlocity on that part. All right, now I did get a little distracted because I saw.
And that's what I was saying. Why are you out here? Why are you, Bitlocity team who made the video today that they streamed earlier, saying we're updating this and we're adding this and you're adding more features to the system. That's, as you can see on his, he shows you if you watch this video, that the dates over here have been changing. Like every day, the date has been changing. So this is a glitch somewhere in the system where the dates aren't changing. Even though you have these hash marks and you have these other information here, the system clearly isn't working correctly. And they're still adding stuff to the system, which I don't know if it's going to make it even worse. Hopefully not. But I appreciate them adding those things, but we need them to focus on the things that we already have and not add additional issues and additional problems and additional frustration while people are already, they are already invested in there. They're probably pretty mad right now. I'm not as upset because the money I put in, if they shut down tomorrow and decide that this, they want to exit scam, like, what they call when they just take the money and go, it's not going to hurt me. I have money in other places, but some people probably put this money in expecting to get paid on that infinity level, and this is just a kudos out to the Quincy here for doing his research and looking it up to verifying that those were the exact dates, because I'm sure he was thinking like, man, they're scamming me because those dates just kept changing like every day. So kudos to Quincy for doing his research.
The value of the transaction at that time, and it kind of blew my mind. Made me think all kinds of different thoughts and things like that. But when I did research, I understand that value really doesn't correlate with the actual transaction.
It's not that bad.
I'll be happy to share with you, though, that I just logged in to my Bitlocity account, and I clicked on, the money bag, went over to the transaction history, and this is where things are different now. Right now, it's showing that they actually paid out. All right, so I checked my Bitcoin wallet. Lo and behold, I got paid, baby.
See, that's where I say the system is working for some people, but not for everyone. Thus, why are you adding apps? Why are you adding, other things to the system when the system isn't working the way it's designed and the way it's supposed to?
Money, yeah. Money, yeah. All right. I got paid, baby. Bitlocity actually paid out. Now, you do have that risk since they hold your funds in their internal wallet. So there's always going to be that risk of an exit scam. All right. You look at all of these other opportunities. What just happened with Burex, what happened with Wiseland. We were a little bumpy on this launch with Bitlocity. They paid.
And Burex and Wisely are other companies that's similar to Bitlocity, who they kind of started off. I'm not sure how they started off because I wasn't either one of them. I just started hearing about them, those couple companies recently, and I think they already closed. So that's why we say put money in that you can actually stand to lose. Put money in that if you put in and the company disappears or walks away tomorrow, it wouldn't hurt you. You wouldn't be as upset. You wouldn't be like the guy in the video who's crying at when while he's looking in his wallet because he's mad because either somebody stole his money or he lost his money or something not there that he needs. I mean, if you can only get in at that first level, get in at the first level at your own risk, because I'm not recommending anybody getting at the program right now until they fix those glitches and issues and the system is working the way it's supposed to. I'm not really concerned about all this extra stuff. It's $25 a year for a marketing system that, let's say I buy the marketing system. The system still is not working correctly. So why would I buy a marketing system to send traffic to it for a system that's not working the way that you designed it to work?
Paid out a little bit. That could be part of the plan. Who knows?
Perfect.
All right. You know, they could just pay out a little bit. And then once the floodgates come in, gotcha, bitch, and pull the rug. Who knows? You have to do your own due diligence. Do not rely on anything that I've said in this video. Do your own due diligence. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just what I did. If you decide to join Bitlocity, it's at the sole discretion of you, yourself. All right? Well, let me know what you...
And I'm going to end the video right here, guys. And I agree. Don't put the money in if you can't use it. He's saying, what do you think about Bitlocity? Really not right now. I'm kind of I'm a little torn, but I'm not as upset as other people because the money I put in, if they disappear, I'll still be fine. I still have other investments. I also have multiple income strategies that I'm working on right now. And just to let you know, I'll be making a video on that probably sometime later, sometime during this month. All the things that I'm investing in, which I'll just say some are stocks. That's what you want to do. You want to invest different things in your portfolio, different things. I'm pretty sure you've heard of the multiple streams of income. And when you have multiple streams of income and one income just disappears or one just fails or one falls apart, you have those other incomes that will keep you afloat. Guys, that's it. Passive Income Trucker. I'll see you in the next video. I'm back again, guys. I forgot. If you watched the video this long, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It doesn't matter to me if it's a thumbs down, thumbs up, either one. Just comment on the video. Give it a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my other videos. I don't like making these long videos, but I just want to make sure you get all the information and get my thoughts on what's going on with these particular companies. And I appreciate you once again. Thank you and enjoy your day. This is the Passive Income Trucker, and I am gone.